3.5 million men and women are truck drivers, or they deliver some type of thing in a truck.
Wow.
Isn't that amazing?
I mean, if you stop and think about it, which you generally don't, that's why we have, whatever week. Well, since it's driver week, truck week, you realize probably the clothes you have on your body right now, like you wouldn't have those on if it weren't for truckers. If you ate breakfast this morning, you probably wouldn't have had it if it weren't for people that had a CDL license that delivered it to wherever you bought it. Oh, there it is. Hey, it's Trucker Week. And we're checking in with our friends who drive professionally. It's Driver Appreciation Week, like we just heard from Chuck, who is driving, I believe it is for Lowe's.
Nice.
Doing
Good
some
morning.
deliveries this morning. Thanks for listening.
Yeah, there's like 3.5 million truck drivers, and it's amazing because if you think about it, like that's how you get your stuff.
Yep.
Without them, you wouldn't get your stuff. So this is like so awesome. So we have an actual truck driver here this morning. His name is Josh. Good morning, Josh.
Morning.
Thanks for being here this morning. You just happened to be parked outside this morning, and so we grabbed you. You are Jonathan's friend,
So, Josh, first of all, we just wanted to say thanks for all the stuff as a trucker.
No problem.
See? Humble guy. So, describe how you got to WBGL here this morning, please.
Well, I drove from Milan, Missouri yesterday.
Okay.
And made my way down through Jacksonville, Illinois, then on to Springfield, Illinois, and then headed up toward Champaign and just made my way this direction.
There he is.
I actually didn't even realize it was Trucker Appreciation Week until you guys told me, because I just came to see Jonathan.
Oh, how sweet.
Well, that just is perfect timing. Okay, so I want to know, what are you carrying in your truck right now?
Grease. I haul a tanker truck, and so what we do is we do non-hazmat commodities, and so I'm taking a load of grease to a company in Indiana, and I don't know what they use it for. I think they use it in pharmaceuticals or something.
What? He's hauling grease?
He's hauling grease, but he says they put it in pharmaceuticals. Now, I've taken about 3 or 4 vitamins already this morning.
None of them taste like bacon grease, did they?
I'm just thinking, well, maybe he helped.
Oh, that's true.
That.
I got like a million questions.
We're talking to Josh the trucker this morning.
Where are you on your way to? What's your final destination?
Clinton, Indiana.
Oh, so you're almost there.
Yep, just about.
How much does it cost to fill up because you see the semi-truck drivers at the gas station, and I'm always wondering, because I think mine's expensive. It's like $35.
Right.
So
and how much
usually
does
once
yours?
I fuel up, depending on how many gallons I get, so like if I'm all the way empty and I have to fill up all the way, usually about 220 some gallons that I put in, and that can be anywhere from $680 to $700 and something dollars, just depending.
Now the nice thing about that is
I don't pay for that.
No,
because you don't own your rig.
Yeah.
So the company pays for that. But what he was just telling us, he was going through his wallet of driver rewards cards from your Flying J's and Lowe's and all this. You get basically like the rapid rewards for filling up your truck on the company.
Yep.
You got
himself a free hamburger
cheeseburger out of it. That's amazing. Yeah. So how long have you been doing this?
I've been doing this for about 2.5 years.
Okay, and so the people on the road, we always see the truck drivers, and we can't see the actual person in the truck. We just see the truck usually. What would you tell somebody who's just driving down the road? What's like a surprising thing about a truck driver that we all don't know?
A surprising thing.
Something you want us to know that we don't.
A lot of us are nicer than you think.
Oh.
Oh, that's good. You are really nice, Josh.
Do you still honk the horns for the kids who do the gesture?
I have done that a couple of times. Not as many. We did that all the time when I was a kid, but you hardly ever see kids do it anymore.
Why
not? But I have actually seen some kids do it, and I'll do it. I'll honk the horn.
So it's not, you are allowed to honk at the kids, right? You can do it.
I don't know if I am or not. I still did it anyway.
Right, okay. Well, it was so fun.
We're talking to Josh the trucker here. It's National Trucker Appreciation Week. The last question, I think Lindsay might have been a little bit too bashful to ask. But for years, as long as I've known her, she's always been very interested in the inside of semi-trucks, particularly where you drive and even where you sleep. So could you describe the inside for us?
So depending on the kind of truck, the truck I have right now, I actually have a sleeper, a bed in there, and it's actually pretty comfortable. It's not bad at all. I have a refrigerator in there.
What?
Yeah, so like I keep my drinks cold, and if I get my lunch, or something, I can
A little
throw it in the
apartment back
refrigerator.
there?
Don't make it
pretty
sound
much.
too appealing because I don't want to lose my partner to a life over the road here. We're Jonathan and Lindsay. Good morning. It's 6:51, and this is WBGL.
We're very excited because we get to have a live truck driver here in person with us. His name is Josh.
Well, and honestly, that's better than the alternative.
Good morning, Josh.
Would hate to have a deceased trucker with us this morning. So you are in the middle of a trip, and listeners have been texting in questions because it's National Trucker Appreciation Week.
I know, this is so cool. So we just figured out that it costs you like around $700 to fill up your tank. Mm-hmm. So for all of us who are like, man, all bummed when it costs us $35, now we can just rest at ease. At least it doesn't cost you $700.
Don't feel bad for me, though. Feel bad for my boss.
Yeah, because you're not paying for it. You're delivering grease, which is blowing my mind. I never even thought of that.
Delivering it to Clinton, Indiana, which, by the way, that's where Sarah's listening to us this morning. And Josh says, well, I don't even know what happens to the grease that I'm delivering.
Yeah.
And Sarah lives there. She said, I'll tell you. If you're delivering grease here, it's being used for strictly animal pharmaceuticals.
That's very interesting. So many things that go on behind the scenes that we don't even know about. Oh, and Josh also said, semi-truck drivers, what do we want? What does he want us to know about them? They're nicer than we think.
Yeah.
Josh, you are a really nice guy.
Decent human being. So another question would be, I hate to say it, but let's see. Christmas is 3 months and 5 days away. If you have a trucker in your friends or family group, what's a good gift for a trucker?
Man, that's a hard one. A nice warm coat, that would help.
Really?
Because when it gets cold out, and you got to get out and do all the things you got to do around the truck and things like that. Work boots. I was actually looking at my boots yesterday. I think I was telling Jonathan yesterday when I talked to him, I said, these boots are getting ready to be, I'm going to need some new work boots. Things like that, We use a lot of gloves, a lot of pairs of gloves.
Gloves.
Soon, we're going to actually make one of Lindsay's lifelong dreams come true.
Are we really?
We're going to take Lindsay out to Josh's tanker truck, which is out in the parking lot next door. And Lindsay, you're finally going to get to see, where do they hang out? Where do they sleep? You're going to get to see the in-truck refrigerator.
Oh, I'm so excited.
And, don't thank me. Thank Josh. Also, we have Malcolm from Plainfield checking in, just saying thanks to Josh and all truckers for what they do.
Thanks for being here.